Matapos ang ingay sa anunsyong immigration referendum kamakailan ni Alberta Premier Danielle Smith. Isang immigration legislation naman ang tinutulak ng probinsya na layong magsagawa ng isang licensing process para sa pag-regulate ng recruiters at immigration consultants. Tugon sa mga nakababahalang insidente daw ng di otorisadong pagtanggap ng mga manggagawa. Naritong report. Sa Alberta, mas pinahihigpit ang immigration at recruitment. Tutok ang probinsya sa pagbabawas ng temporary foreign workers at low-skilled admissions. Pero nananatili pa ring prioridad ang healthcare, STEM at trade occupations. Ang mga high-skilled workers na may Tier 0 to 3 roles na lang ang maaaring mag-apply para sa spousal open work permit. Subalit ayon kay immigration consultant na si Marjorie Newman, may ilan daw mapansamantalang inaakit ang mga tao sa labas ng Canada gamit ang mga pangako ng LAMIA o trabaho kahit pa umano hindi otorisado ng gobyerno.
One of the most persistent problems in our industry is the presence of unauthorized practitioners, individuals who are not licensed by CICC or recruiters, and then yet they provide immigration advice for a fee. These unauthorized representatives often operate without accountability, and then they charge excessive or illegal fees, and in some cases exploiting workers who are unfamiliar with Canadian immigration laws. So, isa pa yan. Another one is recruiter misconduct. It's also a serious issue. Kasi we both know, we have seen cases where foreign workers are charged thousands of dollars for job offers, LMI arrangements, or recruitment services.
Ang Alberta Advantage Immigration Program o AAIP naghayag din ng paghihigpit sa eligibility at work permit validity, habang pinapatupad ang federal cuts para sa halos 400,000 permanent residents.
Our government also plans to introduce legislation that creates a structure for streamlined approval of major projects. Here in Alberta, this is par for the course for us and for the Premier of looking at how we as a province can create a regulatory environment that streamlines investment, attracts investment, and signals to international markets that Alberta is open for business.
Ayon kay Alberta House Leader Joseph Shaw, layon nilang mas protektahan pa ang newcomers para maiwasang maging biktima ng mga di-otorisadong immigration consultant sa lugar. Marami mang paghihigpit na nais ipatupad ang Alberta. Mainam na paalala raw ito para sa komunidad ayon kay Newman.
So if this is properly implemented, Alberta's legislation can serve as an important additional layer of protection, and then the provincial government can become a strong partner in curbing immigration fraud, monitoring recruiter practices, and going after unscrupulous or unauthorized representatives. The employer will apply for a certificate from the province kasi it's now being implemented in BC, Saskatchewan, and Manitoba. Yung mga employer po nag-a-apply ng certificate of registration.
Bahagi raw ito ng pangkalahatang national strategy upang makontrol ang mabilis na paglobo ng populasyon at pagtugon sa mga pangangailangan ng probinsya.
As a practicing RCIC, this is about collaboration. This is actually a good thing because the federal regulator oversees professional licensing and discipline of RCICs. Meanwhile, yung province can focus on labor market enforcement, recruiter compliance, and foreign worker protection within Alberta's jurisdiction.